Good evening and welcome to another episode of Paul vs. Food, and on tonight's episode we're making a creamy tomato basil soup. If you're ready, let's get started. So here's what we're going to need: salt and pepper, garlic, onion, basil, butter, low sodium chicken broth, olive oil, whipping cream, and tomato sauce. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put olive oil in our pan. Next, we'll add our butter. We're going to bring this up to heat, and then we're going to dice our onion. Next, we're going to cut our garlic up. We'll first give it a little tap to open it up. We'll peel it, and we're going to give it a fine chop. Next, we're going to take our basil. We'll destem the basil, and then we're going to roll it up kind of like a cigar, and we're going to give this a nice chop. At this point, our oil and butter should be hot. We'll just stir it to get the rest of the butter incorporated, and then we're going to add our onions. Now we're going to sweat the onions in the butter and oil mixture until they're just translucent. Now we're going to add a little pinch of salt right here, kind of bring out the flavor of the onions. And then we're going to add our garlic. Stir that all together, and you're going to wait for the aroma of the garlic to just fill the room. That's when you know it's ready. Then we're going to add 2 cans of our tomato sauce. And we're going to stir this thoroughly. We'll add a little bit more salt at this point, and some pepper. Now, salt and pepper should always be added to your taste. Next, we'll add our basil. And we're going to give this a good stir. Now make sure each step along the way with a clean spoon, you taste it to make sure you've added the right amounts. Next, we're going to add our chicken stock, about 2 cups of that. And we'll give it another taste. We're going to let that simmer for a little while, stirring it every couple of minutes. Now we're going to add our heavy cream. You want to stir this in a little bit at a time and keep stirring. Now I like my tomato basil soup extra creamy, but you can add 1 cup of cream or you can go all the way to 2 on this. That's going to be up to your personal taste. On this episode, I used 2 cups. And here we go with the 2nd cup. We're going to let this simmer now until it reduces and starts to thicken. Again, give it another little taste to make sure we don't need any more salt or pepper in it. Just going to keep stirring it until we've got the right thickness. Okay, our creamy tomato basil soup is ready, and it smells amazing. Let's give it a taste. That is absolutely delicious. Guys, you got to try this. The recipe is really simple. You could find it on my website at paulversusfood.com. And hey, if you like the page, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, or follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at paulversusfood. Good night.